Hi, this is Simply Sarah T, and I wanted to come in and talk about what I witnessed on OWN TV. They are the only ones besides Newsmax that I know of that is covering the hearings in these swing states about the election fraud that has transpired. And I have to say that it's pretty shameful that this election is still going on, that they're still counting ballots, for Congress, and the Senate runoff, and the travesty that's been committed against our votes and against the president because things were not done decently and in order. And I blame largely House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, because this was all a part of the scheme. This was a part of the plan to try to overthrow the U.S. elections 2020. The coronavirus was put into play by the Democratic Party and the deep state to try to rig this election. And House Speaker Pelosi, she pushed the mail-in ballots because she knew they were going to try to make this election chaotic. They had a lot of people they hired, they bribed to do their dirty work, and fortunately a lot of these people have come forward to testify against them. But looking at the Michigan hearing yesterday evening, it should help any American, every American, to see why they don't want to vote Democrat. These people are psychopaths. They are really unhinged. They are really crazy. I looked at those people who are House of Representatives for Michigan, and all I could think is, why did they vote for a Democrat? Especially when I looked at one particular House representative, and that was Cynthia Johnson. She just, to me, this woman gave black a bad name. She was unhinged. She was emotional. She was irrational. She was trying to be intimidating, trying to bully the witnesses that came forward, and she should be ashamed of herself. She should resign her office, because what I saw was an incompetent leader who does not deserve to be in office governing any position of our government. She should not be in office. But that's true for the large majority of Democrats. They're crazy, America. They're crazy. So why vote for them? Why continue to vote for them? Vote them out of the office. Do not continue to make the same mistake and, elect tyrants, communists, socialists, people who want to control you, who want to manipulate your thoughts, control your speech, tell you what you can and cannot do. They want to treat us like we're living in China. They want to strip us of our freedom. And looking at Cynthia Johnson, her bullying tactics with the witnesses, she had no regard for the rules of, the hearing. She was out of order. She doesn't deserve to be in government. None of these Democrats. They're guilty of rigging this election. They got caught, and they should be held accountable. And trying to help Joe Biden cheat. What does this say to you, America? Are these leaders? Not in my opinion. They're losers. They're crazy psychopaths that need to be in devils, that need to be in a mental hospital. They are in prison because they are illegal, they are unethical, they are immoral. I have nothing good to say about the party. You probably figured that out. I have nothing good to say about the Democratic Party. Well, enough said. You can go see it for yourself, because fake news did not cover it. CNN, Fox, MSNBC, all contaminated news networks, all in league with the Democrats to overthrow our country. Let's get them out, and let's stand with our president. Trump 2020, Trump won this election in a landslide.
Order.
What
All right.
the concerns
Out of order. Do you have a point of order?
I'm sorry?
Do you have a point of order?
Yes.
What is your point of order?
Point of order is to have them under oath.
You're out of order. As I've said, this is something that is not done here in this state. It's really only...
it may not be done under the state, but you're allowing people to come in here and lie, and I know they're lying.
Representative, you're out of order. I've indulged you, but you're out of order, and we're going to move on.
On behalf of my witnesses, I would like to point out that every single witness we've presented here has sworn an affidavit as to all of these facts.
And so...
Representative, please, I gave you some room there, but we're going to move on. We're going to go
May
now.
I say something, please?
Sure.
If that is what you want me to do, I would do it. And I will still repeat the exact same thing I watched. And you know what? I also want to say one thing. If it is a lie, it may change because a liar has to have a lot of memory power. If it is truth, you can ask me in the middle of the night, it will still be the same.
All right, I'm going to take this here.